Yo yo yo, this is Deacons. So, Hypespotting 6, just at the weekend there. That was, I was only there on the Saturday, because I knew I wouldn't make the Sunday, and I'm not good enough for it. And but I caught the stream, which was good watching the top 8s and stuff, but I hate on this, really enjoyed myself, good fun, caught up with a lot of people I've not seen for basically a year or a year plus since the last Hypespotting. But the time's running quick, really doesn't feel like that. But it was good catching up with some people. First guy I spoke to was CJ, and he was really one of the first kind of guys I did meet when I started getting into Mortal Kombat. He loves doing his commentating, loves his Street Fighter as well, but been doing a lot of commentating. And I've been seeing him on Facebook recently, how he's been doing a lot of it down. I think he got offered like a wee job down south, really, down in England to commentate on a Street Fighter, and it's just great to hear, you know, just how times kind of flown in, and obviously his dream would be to do some sort of job like that, some sort of career, and yeah, it was just good to hear how it's just on a positive note, really always progressing really in the gaming community, really. So met with him, played my Tekken as well, Tekken 7. It was good. Graphics weren't too bad. I liked how Brian Fury looked anyway. Again, had that, certainly reminded me how he was with, I think it was maybe Tekken 3 or 4. I do like the snakeskin trousers or anything, but I did like the camo kind of trousers he had, you know, like army type. Something like Bane was wearing in the Dark Knight Rises. I got hammered, totally destroyed in my first game, and I later found out that guy actually made it to Sunday. I think he was top 8. I think the guy's name was Robbie. Again, really good player. I don't know how far he got, but I did see his face when I was looking at the stream. I was like, gee, what's I played him? Really just shows you how good he was. So he destroyed me. Second game was a guy that I played Mortal Kombat with probably about a year and a half ago down at Consett, which is kind of near Newcastle. Really nice guy, and he beat me in the first game. I'm still figuring the buttons out. I never had time to put Tekken 6 on to kind of get Brian Fury's kind of basic moves kind of done again, and his special moves. Cause I love that punch. I love all the kicks and stuff and some of the combos. I just never had the time, you know. I was working night shift last week, so I got in on the Friday morning and spent time, obviously I wasn't spent time in my bed for quite a bit, then had a wee bit of time with the missus, watching some TV and TV series, quality time there, and only played a wee bit of Mortal Kombat, and spent a wee bit of time on making like my wee music folder up for my car trip to Glasgow, but I'll get back to that later. So yeah, my second game, the guy had beat his on our first match. Second match was kind of like an X-ray basically attack is the best way to put it. You push R1 and I think it's the rage, is it rage stance or rage style or something like that, and rage art or something. And basically when someone's going to throw a punch at you, you just press this rage art when you've got it, but it's you're not invincible or anything, there's no armour, you still take whatever they're going to hit you with, but you still get your move, and you take a big bit of damage off them. So I was starting to learn this, learning the throws, you know, as well, starting just experimenting with moves 1, 2, 3, you know, it was like punching a wee low kick. Started getting them, so I won that second game, really happy. And then when it came to our third match, it was really close. He started turning it up, and I beat him. I was really shocked, so I was really chuffed. I won a game of Tekken. Then my third opponent was a guy for the Manchester Battle Arena. I think he was called Legend, and he was just newly kind of sponsored by the guys. He was saying that they needed a player for Killer Instinct, so he kind of joined the clan. So again, really good player. I once had a lot of fun with him because we were just saying a laugh, the guy was a lot better than me and he kept throwing me and he was mentioning how I was thrown and yeah, I was just good fun, you know. I never took it serious and I was just good jest really, and so he beat me with that. But I was quite impressed with Tekken 7. I think I'm definitely going to get it anyway. Enjoyed it. Look forward to it in June, and all the other characters as well, nice and colourful. So, so that was that. That was early morning. No, it was 9:30, 9:45 that started. And then after that, caught up with some people in Mortal Kombat. A guy that I played online before, Kareem. Young guy, really good with Cyber Sub-Zero. He used to go Quan Chi, but he's really stuck with Cyber Sub, and I'll be honest, it gives me problems. It really does with the bombs and the that dive kick he's got and slide. It's just that fast, and I'm that slow with the reacting. I really am. That's a big weakness of mine. I'm just that slow. But hey, you can't be good at everything, eh? But I had a lot of games with him, and then before I knew it, because my original plan was go in, play Tekken, here look round the city of Glasgow, here a bite to eat, visit some of my wee comic book toy shops that I like, and go back and play Mortal Kombat. But after I played, I actually played two people. I played Kareem, but I played this other guy first. That was Calum, really good nimble reptile he had. He also played Cyber Sub-Zero and Ermac, Master of Souls, you know, so it was good difficulty with changing his characters and stuff, eh? So really good game with him, really good game with Kareem, and before I knew it, it was 12 o'clock, and he was going to go get a bite to eat. So I was like, I need bother pal, so I just started playing, trying to get my combos. I was dropping so many combos. When you're, if you're keen maybe, or maybe you're better than me, maybe it's just me, but playing online, playing on offline, just the timing, getting the moves pinpointed down, and I think I was going too fast with pushing the buttons. I needed to go slower, and I was just in difficulty. I just wasn't getting big damage. I was just wee skittery. I just couldn't get my 40 or 41% in the corner. I was just dropping loads. So I played a wee bit in training mode, just getting, just trying to get my timings back. And I'll be honest, I never, in all honesty, I just never got my timings of that day. I really didn't. And then back comes Kareem. He's saying, "Gee whiz, it's raining, hammering the rain outside." So I thought, oh well, there's no use me going in the rain. I'm not going to get. It's got to take me about 15 minutes to walk to where I want to go to, and I'm not really want to get soaking away. I only had my hoodie, you know. Never had all my waterproofs. I should have, because Glasgow, like anywhere in Scotland's bad for the rain. No, the sunniest of places. So. Who else did I play? I think it was a guy called Simon, played him. Guy came from London, and he actually never entered the Mortal Kombat tournament. He felt it wasn't good enough, and I said, look, you've still got time, you should. But he went Goro, which was really, really good to play against. As I said, he's not played in ages, so playing away with him, and then he went away with his pals, got a wee bite to eat. So I thought, you know, I'm just gonna stay here. I'll get in actually the venue, because time was just flying in, really was, and didn't want to miss my time for my tournament games either. Played a few other people, and then when it come to tournament wise, good Cyrex player, really good Cyrex player. It was a Punkster. Again, 3-0 he got me. I got a few rounds on him. I did go unbreakable to start with. And then the second game I went Grandmaster, a wee bit rusty with him, but I tried, and then I had to go back in Breakable again. But I did feel I went better with Unbreakable, but with it offline, I just couldn't adjust. You know, it was a year since I've played offline as well. Oh, no anything to eat and all these things, but I was outplayed. The guy was really good. I think I could have maybe given him a better fight, you know, better match. I really didn't think I would have beat him, even on my best day, in all honesty. But just the bombs with Cyrax and the setups, it was just, I struggled just sitting taking that damage, you know. I was like keep moving and stuff like that. So yeah, beaties. And then with the wee video I posted yesterday, hopefully some of you thought that was kind of interesting, just seeing inside if you've never actually been into a place like that. And you see how you can hear how noisy it is and how busy. It was actually a wee bit quieter when I done that video, because that was maybe 3 o'clock, 3:30 maybe. No, tell a lie, it wasn't. That was 4:30, 5 o'clock. That was art, so it was a bit quieter. But it was really busy 12 o'clock onward. And as you see, as if you read my wee summary of that last video, Irish Mantis versus Razor. And again, we all know what Irish Mantis has done. Again, unbelievable Johnny Cage. And I'm sure I've played Razor before. The name rings a bell. But the smoke really was amazing. Really, I didn't really feel like an upset at the time. It was just great to watch. It was. The smoke was just awesome. Something like how that Scar in America plays. It was just okay, different character, different face. It was just good to see. So, and I had to get the loser, and I thought the smoke was going to be a bit better. I thought I could match up for me. I could go Grandmaster, keep that clone on him, and then what I thought was good, Ken, was Irish Mantis. Even though he was 2-0 down, how he was able to come back and make it 2-2, and sadly he got beaten to the post a wee bit just with Razor. It was a great match, really good match. Put Razor's name up on the map, which is good. So it was good seeing new people, seeing really quality matches, and it is a shame when you kind of want a wee bit of your favourite to win, but it's surprising entertainment when someone else wins. You know, it's the kind of underdog or the unknown, or well, he'll never win with that character type of thing. You know, but I hate Smoke. I think Smoke is totally awesome. I really do. And that guy played awesome with him. So, tournament organiser said, well, hi Deacons, you're playing the loser, so if you just want to set up there, so got a PlayStation, you know, get Irish Mantis to come over. Over he came, hiya and all the rest of it, introducing ourselves and stuff, and he was trying to put his USB cable into the PlayStation when he had his pad, because he was to sync it in, and the guy's hands was shaking like jelly. It was unbelievable. No, just obviously we've been on stream, you've got people, you've got that crowd around you, you've got that noise and stuff, you're hearing all these things, and I know exactly how that feels. We've been the small amount of times I've been on stream or you play a game, or whether you lose or you win, it's just that like adrenaline, you know, so kind of exactly how we felt. And I'm sure I said it in a video ages ago that the biggest one that will always stay with me was Manchester beating a guy who went Molina, and the crowd was chanting his name. Even though I had the headphones on, I could hear them going, come on Errol, come on, you can beat him. It was off-putting, that was, but pulled through, and I mind as soon as I come off, getting shaking hands, getting everything's all respectful, which is I think really nice. And I was texting my missus, just saying, oh my god, I just won a game on stream there, you know, it's incredible. And my hands were shaking. I was just jelly. I was a wreck, total wreck. And I've had that before in other tournaments, whether I win or lose. You know, sometimes I've had to just give me just 2 minutes just to gather myself. So I said to Irish Mantis, I went, look pal, don't worry, you're going to destroy me easily, so again, you'll be back on track, don't worry. And he did. He totally just annihilated me 3-0. But I felt it done just a wee bit better than what I expected. Just a teeny wee bit better. Caught him with a few wee slides because he was blocking kind of high, and I was kind of watching what I was doing with some of my moves. It's just the pressure, the run cancel and the pressure. It's just hard. So, hey, hopefully you've checked out the pools and the top 8. You know, I did put the links in that last video done yesterday, so check them out if you want to ken what they are again, or you can't find them. Post a message, I'll fire them up for you. Some really good matches there, seriously, really good matches, and a few wee upsets, I suppose, in a sense. So that was it. Really good. I liked how the layout, how everything was at Hypespotting. Just felt like a lot more space last year. It just felt that cramped, chairs against chairs, and you couldn't move, or you couldn't. it was a lot, maybe it was a lot busier for Mortal Kombat, but just you had Street Fighter beside it, was just busy, and I mind, it must be so difficult organising the things, you hate to admire the people that do it, but it was, I think, like last year I was an hour or 2 hours running late with Mortal Kombat, and I mind I was just tired, I was just tired, but it was, they were on point this year, they really were. I don't know if there is much stuff there this year. I thought there was more, I don't know, like up and coming new games for people to try, that aren't out for sale, or to try and get support, or whatever, like indie games and things, if I remember right, for last year. But there was just more space, right? I just thought that was great, just great. You just want it cramped up, and it was easy to get a game and things like that. But really good. Again, can't wait for the next one, but that'll be full injustice. I can't see Mortal Kombat being there, so. And you hate to take your hat off to, I think it was, I don't know, so sorry if I get it all wrong, but again, Euphemism mentioned it today. We're getting a stream for the pools, and I don't know if Rick and I mind Razor said to bring a laptop or a capture card, so, or whoever it was, the people who brought the gear that let them stream the pools, the Saturday games. If they guys never done that, then you would only have got to have seen the top 8 people. At least you got to see people who were obviously trying to get to top 8. I never made it on stream, it's just a lucky bag sometimes if you make it on there, but you get to see some different, well, you didn't see their faces, I didn't think with that stream, but sometimes you do, but you're just getting to see different people, different characters, different names being up there, how their journeys kind of getting on, you know, and how well they're progressing. It just gets people out there, a bit just doing a bit really, just to be a bit more views and stuff like that, a bit more popularity, a bit more exposure, that's the word. So hats off to the people who got all that organised for the pool anyway. And so that's it with Hypespotting. Mind check out all the other links anyway with the stream and the pools. But yeah, I got hammered with my 2 games, but I enjoyed the day. I really did. Really good. And I'm not used to that. It was like 8 hours or something, near enough non-stop gaming. You know, you kind of stand and watching some people, but the majority of that was playing games. And again, the maximum I play is maybe 3 hours if I'm lucky. So to be playing that much, it's tiring. It is. And I should have got a bite to eat, but I just never worked out like that. So yeah, but on with the video I done yesterday. I know I got a dislike. I'm not going to make everybody happy, but if you want to see better footage inside that the venue of the Glasgow Hilton Hotel, if you go on the Facebook or on Versus Scotland's Facebook, or maybe even on the Hypespotting page, maybe I'll hear links. There is people always taking footage of the entire place, walking around, showing you everything. A lot better quality. I really just done that for myself, that wee video. And then when I looked through my phone, it was either Saturday or Sunday, I thought maybe the people who subscribe to me maybe would be interested in just seeing what it's like in there, if you haven't been, or like what it's like. But it's noisy, it's a lot of different things you hate to experience, it really is. When I was playing against Punkster, there was like somebody standing right beside me in a full-blown conversation. Part of me felt like saying, could you just shut up? But I thought, you know what, I'm just here to have fun. I'm not going to take it all that serious. I have seen people telling people to be quiet and telling the crowd to shut up and all that. And again, that's not me, you know. You hate to learn to shut these things out. It's all part of the parcel, really. Even if you're on stream, you'll still get people shout. Well, you've probably seen it on top 8s and that. You hear people shouting or heckling and things like that. Just like if you watch a boxing match or a mixed martial art match, you know, you've got the crowd getting behind things, really. So just how it goes. But so hopefully maybe some of you thought it was interesting. Some of the places, the tournaments, they really picked some nice places for the venue, really nice places. It's just nice inside, it was. It really was. People were all nice, everything was all cool. Thoroughly enjoyed it. So, on to my next wee subject. So, yeah, I was like a bit of music, obviously driving there. It's just over an hour. So I spent a wee bit of time just getting a wee collection of good tunes to kind of play in the car myself. Kind of a bit of rock, heavy metal type thing, you know, a wee bit of mood type of thing. So I'm not sad I had Dan, is it Fordins? Basically the composer of Mortal Kombat 1 soundtrack, you know, Goro's caves, music, and the bridge, the cavern, you know, courtyard, all that. I love all that kind of old school music. Also had a Five Finger Death Punch. It was the song's called Jekyll and Hyde. That's a really good song, good music. And a lot of wrestling music I've been picking up. Whether you like wrestling or not, I think it's fake or it's for kids and that. Me, I think it's good fun to watch, good entertainment. But some of the guys' entrance music they've got, that's top-notch stuff. It can introduce you to new music, it really can. So if you type in NXT, because that is part of WWE, and you put in Alistair Black. Now it is spelled a bit different from how we would usually spell Alistair, but if you put it in, the guy will come up. And that music's amazing. If you like Rage Against the Machine, you know, I don't know if it is actually the singer for Rage Against the Machine, but it's close. The song's awesome. I'm loving the intro to NXT as well, the actual show, really good. I've got the Revival, okay, they were an NXT tag team, now they're in Raw, really good tune. I think it's Heavy Machinery, kind of new tag team, couple of big guys with NXT, really good song again. You know, just really getting me kind of pumped, fire up type of thing, really. Just in the mood for, you know, just a good time, really. That's it. You know, a long drive could be a bit boring, so especially with roadworks and stuff. And I think A F0xy, it's a bit slower music. I think it's I See What I've Become. That's a good tune. And along with Vengeance, you would have heard the Vengeance before. What else have I got? Limp Bizkit, Rolling. I always like my Limp Bizkit. Kid Rock with Ba Da Da Ba Da Bang Da Bang Diggy Diggy. Is it Ba Da Da Wada, whatever it's called. Another good tune. Basically, I had an hour's worth of music there, just to last me, you know, get me in the groove. So hey, check out the tunes, especially if you like your rock metal type of stuff. And if there's any good songs you can suggest to me, please go and put a comment. I'm always looking for new bands or tunes. I love Rage Against the Machine, love Metallica, love a wee bit Eminem and rap and stuff like that. So anything that's pretty good, fire it up, especially if it's something that's new or maybe hasn't got the same exposure as maybe some of the bigger tunes. I would love to hear it. Again, I like my Linkin Park as well, and 40 Minor and all that awesome stuff. So, on to my last bit, which is, I hate to be honest, it was my highlight of Hypespotting. That's what made it for me. It really did. And again, looking back, I was in two minds. You know, I'd spent the money already for the ticket and the entrance fee and the ticket. Sorry, the entrance fee, which was 20 quid, and then the tournament itself was £10 for Mortal Kombat because Tekken was for free. And you hear second thoughts. I do anyway. You go, what? Again, am I kidding myself going here? There's not many good players. Why bother? I'm not going to get anywhere. But it's the fun. It was a day out. It was fun, and I just go myself. There's not really anybody I can who likes this sort of stuff, or the people that are kind of local didn't play my kind of game either. Sadly, they're into their other stuff. So really, it's just kind of me. But always I've met a lot of kind of people along the way since this game. Kind of game's really opened a lot of doors. But the highlight of Hypespotting for me was getting to play A F0xy Grampa in casuals. Really was. And I'll tell you how it all started. So I was playing the guy Simon, that's a guy that come from London, the Goro player, and there's A F0xy Grampa. He just sat the next kind of set up just around the table for us. And I thought, oh my, I really want to jump here there, see if he wants a game or whatever. But I hate bonus, I couldn't do it to this guy Simon, because we just sat and played like 2 games. I thought it'd be awfully rude if I did do something like that, and that's no me. And the thing is, I was that glad to, again, it was good playing Simon. I love a good Goro, getting something different. And it was hey, you're chatting away as well, you know, some folk are a bit serious or whatnot, but the guys I was playing really that day, it was hain a chat, hain a laugh, you know, being a wee bit cheeky with a few wee things. But or you're just picking brains, eh? It's like, oh, could I punish that? Could I do this? Could I do that? And to kind of you're finding out about characters, eh? And telling you what you could do or what what really bugs them when they're playing the game, you know, with certain characters. So you're learning as you go. And so playing Simon, and then seeing when he went away with his pals for a bite to eat. Foxy Grandpa was kind of gone, eh? So just took out an energy drink and keep me going. I was feeling a wee bit hungry then, but I thought, oh, my games will be starting soon. But there's I saw him again, just turned round there he is, and he was talking to this other guy at the other table, who, he was playing Mortal Kombat, but I think he's more into his Injustice. I think he'll love playing his Injustice 2 when it comes out. And he was just kind of just chilling on the chair, eh? And I must have misheard what happened, but Foxy had said to him, you want a couple of games? And the guy had said, look, I've been getting hammered, but yeah, sure. That's what I thought he said. But the next thing, Foxy walked away from him, eh? And the guy was just like, just chilling there, eh? And I thought, he must have said, he's getting hammered, he's just getting beat, there's no point in playing. Must have been along these lines, eh? And I did feel, I thought, gee fuzz, if he gets to play Foxy, especially with me just playing Mortal Kombat at the time, I really wanted it to be me to benefit, really. And I thought someone was going to get the opportunity, and I went, well, that's how it goes. But it didn't happen that way. He walked away, he's kind of looking at the other people playing Mortal Kombat, I think he's quite pally with them, or he knows really the better players. And I thought somebody's going to grab him, or he's got to talk, or to one of them, and basically he's going to play somebody else. But no, he walked round, he's watching, came back to where that guy was just kind of chilling in the seat, and I thought, this is my chance, I'm going to go in here. So I walked up to him and went, I'll give you a couple of games if you're looking for games. He went, aye, go on then. Well, he doesn't speak like that, but I was like, yeah, sure, no bother, whatever. And walked to the with their setup, and I said, look, I've never been able to play you or anywhere tournament, or I've never been in your bracket or anything. Never ever ever. I've played Mads in, I've played loads of other people. I've already played Irish Mantis before this tournament as well online. Already played Taco, you know, I've played loads, but I've just not played you. Aye, no worries. So we sat down, hooked up really, and there we go. Basically, I don't know, maybe played 20-30 minutes, maybe 10 plus games, and I totally destroyed me, but I got a couple of rounds on him, which was I was chuffed with. But again, this is casuals, you know, I might have been just going easy on me, I don't know. I didn't feel easy, put it that way. So, and I was catching him with the old parry, because when I went Unbreakable, I went, oh, you're an Unbreakable player, yeah. Oh. I said, I just like the change, you know, I got too much hate messages with the game Grandmaster, and I went, oh, you know, I wouldn't bother about that, you know, who cares, basically. Which is right, you know. But I hate bonus, I was a bit bored of Grandmaster as well, it's the same old. And as I said to him, Unbreakable kind of forced me to fight up close instead of relying on that clone, you know. I'd probably be a better zoner than I would be up close, really. But I like Sub-Zero, end of story. So, just playing away, he said I was quite ballsy when I was, you know, you're ballsy with some of my moves, mainly the parries, because I was catching them, and I was quite happy, quite chuffed. You're catching like the #1 European player, basically. What is he, maybe? Again, everybody's opinion is different. Is he maybe second or third in the world? You've got Sonic Fox that's up there, and people argue it's maybe Dragon or somebody else who's maybe above Foxy Grandpa, but he's up there, you know. He's as good as you're going to get, and he wins plenty of stuff as well. So I was just saying about my gameplay, and he's saying, look, chill with the parries, stop with the slides, chill with them as well. He says, look, I get a lot of people saying that about the slides, but I catch a lot of people out. See, but the thing is, you slide, you hit me, what, you get 11% damage and I'm knocked away, that's it. But I block it, and I'll take 30% of health off you. Okay, just keep it with the combos. And kind of said to him, I've had loads of people say that on messages, but I want to see when you get a message for somebody, you didn't even ken them, you know, that's kind of maybe losing, you got a message going, stop sliding, you know, and you wonder how, in what way they're saying it. They're not going, here's a wee tip, if you just stop sliding. You just don't know how it's pronounced, kind of in words. You just think it's just cold words for nobody, you know. They try to be funny, they try to be helpful, you don't know. And that's bonus, a lot of people online are just, the majority are just a bunch of arseholes really, eh? Not everybody, but again, there's that many trolls and teabaggers, but there's plenty of good folk out there, but I seem to attract the worst ones for some reason, especially when I was Grandmaster. So chill with the parries, chill with the slides. They see the jumping as well. Again, stop the jumping, just keep on the ground. So it's just a bonus. I like jumping, I do. And here's something I took away, and this is why it's made it that good. I was able to pick his brain, speaking to him as we're playing, because I said, look, I'll shut up if you're listening to music, my man. And no, he was just start down to earth, just start chilled, and people have said that about him, I've heard. And I was just that good, you know, with spending that time learning, even the smallest wee things. So like the one thing I would do is I would like do a wee poke. So for anybody, know everybody's I didn't know what a poke was for ages ago, or what a down one was. So basically, you're crouching, you're ducking, and you're pressing your, is it the square or your one button? So you're just doing that little jab, it's quick. Obviously, if you do down two, and it's down triangle, that's your uppercut. So it's no uppercut, it's just a wee punch, the quickest thing you've got. So it says when you do that wee poke and you hit me, you just jump over. I went, yeah, I always do that. I said, didn't jump. Because when I'd done it to him, he just done his wee spin with Kung Lao. I said, look, I just took 30% of health. That was your turn. You hit me, you hate to make the most with your turn. And with you jumping over, people just punish you. And it's true. They just stand up and they do a standing one, like a wee jab as they're standing, and then they do a big combo, 30 odd percent. And just when it's your turn, take it. But obviously, if you get blocked, didn't be try to punch again. So like when I would do like a wee poke with him and he would block it, what we do? We'd run and he would grab me. He said a throw's a throw, it's what, 12% damage, 14 or whatever. I think it's 12, and there you go, that's damage. So adding up. And he said what I do is he goes down 4, then if it hits you, it staggers me. Then was the day he runs and he grabs you. And I watched him on top 8 doing that with Kung Lao. And also like the fakes, he said I'll do like down 4 throw, down 4 throw, down 4 throw, and then the next thing I'll do is I'll go down 4, you think a throw's coming, and I'll just run at you, you'll let go of a block, because the only way to counter a throw or take it is to let go of the block. So you're able to push a button, so he's forcing you to push block, waiting for that throw, so you could push whatever button is to take it. Then what does he do? He doesn't throw you, he does a big massive combo on you, and then you've lost 30-40% depending what character and stuff you are. So it was just like the psychology way it, and I hate bonus, it just started unlocking things ways. I tried to use these tactics way when I was in my tournament, but we've been tired, not really had much time to think about it. But I just thought I wanted to share that with you if it made any sense. If it doesn't, if I can make a video to try and make it understand a bit better. But even though I've had people say it to us in messages or on forums or stuff, it's no sunk in. Getting that time with him, it sunk in. Yeah, and it really he really took the time to explain it, didn't he? He could have just hammered me and just disappeared, but didn't he? But I suppose if I never spoke, would he have said too much? I don't know. I think he probably would have said a few wee things, but I really wanted to, as I say, pick his brain, see what his thinking is, and what he said my character's able to do. He said you could do that, you could go down 4 and run and throw. Sub-Zero's able to do that, so yeah, I've started to introduce that into my my game plan really, and I feel it's making a difference already. It's just 2 days past the Hypespotting, and I'm seeing the difference already in doing it. So I just wanted to share that with you. And like somebody else come up to him, kind of we were just setting up for another game, and he says, "Oh, I'm a big fan, like you, Melina. I'd love to get games with you." And the guy went away, and he was really excited, type of thing. Part of me kind of felt he was a wee bit starstruck. Really, he was really kind of giddy, and good on him as well. Quite right. And I'm not going to make a fool of the guy. That's not nice. But he was just really happy, obviously, to see him, and know that, hey, I've seen the guy before. I've never spoke to him, but I'm not going to say like, oh, no, he's like massive biggest fan. He's just never played the characters Go. He doesn't go Sub-Zero. Well, his main is Kung Lao and Blummin Melina, but yeah, he's dabbled with Sub-Zero as if you watch his stream or what happened at Hypespotting as well. So, and then the guy come over, because I said to Foxy, I said, look, if he comes over, I'll let you play. I've taken up your time really. So when the guy come back here, he was really happy. And we finished the game. As I say, he totally destroyed me. Ken shook his hand. I said, look, really appreciate your time. Thanks for the tips and the help, but Ken, just thanks basically. So I don't know if he was a bit like, what's he on about, you know. But I did. I meant so much to you, and it, when you look back on it, Ken, at the time I was really happy, you know, Kenny doing it. And then when you look back, you go, I'm so happy I done that. And then you gather your thoughts and you get back into playing Mortal Kombat, and you get that itch again. And if I'm going to apply exactly what he was saying to me, what he was showing, and I'm being more patient, I stopped doing my throws, mainly because I got people moaning about I used to throw. But I used to throw because people would block every single thing, and then I would get punished. You know, so I would go to a throw. You know, it even tells you that on the tips for Mortal Kombat. You know, if somebody's blocking, throw them. And that's exactly what Foxy was on about. So he really has changed my way of thinking, game style, we've just with a few words and just that wee bit of time spent. And hopefully you'll see it in the videos to come. I've still got a couple of weeks worth of stuff there, so you're not going to see it for a while, but I'm going to add it in the summary. But sadly, the first game I blummin' played was against a troll. A fucking troll. I couldn't believe it. So I got one game. I'm just trying to adopt this new playstyle. I felt I was doing no bad with it, but I was kind of forgetting to do a lot of other things. Maybe I was a bit too defensive. So the guy won the first one. I thought, I'm going to beat you the next one. I'm going to try my best. Starts teabagging me. You fucking prick. Fatality. I'm no fuss for that, but because he teabagged then, I thought, you're just taking the piss now. And I thought, right, rematch, here we go. And then he goes to quit. He fucks off, and I just thought, you fucking coward, you know. Total wee trolly coward and piece of shit. Just my luck. Just my luck. And in the next game, I think I won like, I think it was a katana player. Again, just being more patient, no jumping, no gaining much. And the guy was pretty good. Katana's a contender like she is. And when that person won the third game, that was their first game they won, what did they start teabagging me at the finishing bit? I thought, fuck off, no another one. And I wanted to go to quit. I thought, you know what, I'm going to play on. Played on, I think I made it a first to 5 or whatever. And then I just left. I thought, I'm no hating folk ruining my blummin', my good day really, you know. I want to be in a good mood and be positive. But then I started bumping into a few other good players as well. And even though I got beat, got hammered, and again I'll post them up, I felt I did better. It's just, it's just getting the matchups learned really. Knowing when to attack and when it's my turn, and as I said, when it's your turn, make the most of it. Again, when you get hit with that poke, do something. Do a grab, do a combo, do something. You know, didn't jump basically. Because the better players are just going to destroy you. You know, you never say D words, but basically that's what I'm saying to you, is that's just between the lines. That's what's going to happen. And I was just waiting for it. And I did, I was against Engler. You've probably seen him on ESL. Goes heavy weapons jacks. Doing the cancels and stuff with that bazooka rocket launcher. And the damage he was getting was unreal. And I think I jumped, say, 6 times, maybe 7, right? And only 2 times did I connect and get like a combo on him, but the other 4 or 5 times he done a standing one and he 20, 30, 40% came right into the corner, and it really put me off jumping. And it was amazing how he was ready for it, and I wasn't really jumping a lot, you know, I was just using it very sparingly, but I was just amazed how quick the guy was ready to react on it. So aye, that's my highlight. Maybe you'll find it sad or maybe you'll find it interesting, but that chuffed I went up to him, chuffed to give me his time. I'll be forever appreciative of that. And just like when I played Madsen versus Fighting 5, like I said in another video, went up to the guy. I wish I'd picked his brains more. Again, I was just kind of new, but I wish I picked him more than I did. And he did help me get to that next wee level just with the wee things he said. And I wish I played more games. I kind of just played a few and then felt I had to leave because I kind of felt I outstayed my welcome, but it's just like how I felt with it. But I wish I talked to him more, I really do. But watching him, and I really made take my Sub-Zero to the next level, it did, and it's just slowly just gotten better, slowly. And I do feel this is the next level, I really do. Another thing I'd heard, Madsen, because I was watching the streams, you know, I was behind the players playing there, where I took that video I shared. He was talking to Happy Pal, and he said to Happy Pal, I'm so glad you kept on playing, because he must have, maybe the guy was wanting to quit, I don't know, because he must have lost at Stunfest, you know, I don't know, but he must have kept on playing. And I do know Happy Pal started winning a lot of things, he done really good, and he did, he just got better, he really did, and that's what Madsen was saying to him, and it was nice to hear. Usually you just hear the usual, again, if you're going about, or you maybe assume you're going to hear the usual macho fucking pish way, oh I beat him or I hammered him, and you can hear it a lot with some people. Some people think they're brilliant. I'm not just on about Mortal Kombat, I'm on about other games that you can either watch or have played and stuff. But it was just that nice scene that he actually cared with the guy. He was just really expressed his feelings, getting really good at it, really happy he kept on playing. And he said to him, Ken, you've gotten good with Mortal Kombat, maybe when Injustice 2 comes out, you'll become the top player then, you know, that's like the next level. And that's it, Mortal Kombat's going to come to an end because of Injustice, really sadly. I wish it would go more, but I think there'll be less people playing. And Ken, I'm going to start picking Injustice up, and hopefully I'll like it as much as Mortal Kombat. And hopefully I'll be able to travel and do a wee bit more tournaments, really. But I'm kind of hoping what I've learned here I could apply it to Injustice 2, and hopefully it'll take me up to another level, you know. I'll never ever be number 1 or top 10 or anything like that. I'm not going to kid myself, I'm not going to lie, but I just want to give the guys kind of a better match, a better fight. I just didn't want to be the piss easy guy that they could rip through, you know. I want to take rounds off them, I want to take a game off them, I want them worried or on the ropes, you know. Can bring in some of the good matches, you know. I feel happy about myself that I was able to take it to a main kind of guy or a somebody, instead of just being, you know, the stepping stone to the next kind of, the next game or the top 8, you know. So I'm not kidding myself, no lying, but it would just be good, and I'll slowly get there if I keep at it, really. And I know, you know, as you know, I'm working all the time, plus got the family, got the missus, got the kids, you know. I hate to split my time up, so I didn't maybe as much time as other people, but I'll try my best. And it's just always fun at the end of the day, that's the main thing. Always fun, characters to be fun, I hate to enjoy it. And that's it. This will never be my career or anything like that, you know. But so that's it. Hopefully you've found some of this interesting anyway. Well done if you've lasted this long. I don't know how long this has lasted with me recording this. I don't know what time I started, but I hope you found it interesting. But yeah, Hypespotting was good. If you've got any music you want to share, please share it. And hi, again, A F0xy Grampa. Again, it's it really appreciate the Because hey, you could have easily, as Bonnie's, he could have easily went, nah, I don't want to play, or and I even said it to him. I even said, do you get much fun playing somebody like me? Because you could just beat easy. And he went, well, you can learn things about yourself or other people or things of the game. You just don't know. The guy had a really good attitude with things, eh? And we had a bit of a laugh, just wee silly things happening or just talking about things or whatever, eh? So it was just a social and just really chilled, eh? It was just good. It really, really was good. Again, I've said it 100 times, but it really did make Hypespotting up a bit better there, and who knew that was going to happen? And there's me thinking days before, why bother going? Why bother going? You're not going to get anywhere. And I didn't, but that made it to be able to play somebody like that, and I never thought I would. And it's better playing. Again, when I look back, I'm glad I didn't play him in a tournament, because you only pass a few words and then you're playing another game and that's it. But with the casuals, you've not got the pressure. You're able to kind of talk freely, and it's more than just a couple of games you're playing. You know, you could play loads until somebody else wants to jump in or that type of thing. Yeah. So start getting to tournaments, folks. Seriously, get a bash. I go myself. You will. It's daunting to start with, as I've probably said before. It can be scary, but you start talking to people. I'm not going to say I've got like friends, Kenny, with things. It's people I know. I didn't hang out with them. Yes, it was a year ago I spoke to them, but I've got people I can talk to, and they've come here and talked to me, and it's nice, and it's getting to catch up. And I should have caught up with more people on at Hypespotting, but I was just that busy, you know, and I was just engrossed with my game. So maybe next time I'll get to catch up with more good people I've met, really good players as well. But seriously, give it a try, folks. And if you are at a tournament as well, if you see a good player going about, chance your aim, a lot of people are all nice at the things as well, really, really nice and respectful. So you just never know. What's meant for you won't pass you by, and I think that was meant to be, because usually Foxy's got his pals there or his misses and stuff there, and things just never. That was just different this year, really, and there you go. Must have been fate. So I keep an eye out for these videos coming. See if you like the new kind of style I'm going to kind of bring. You know, a wee bit more thinking, a wee bit more cautious. Try and get more damage and take my turn when it's my turn and respect it when it's theirs. But anyway, as always, big thanks to subscribers, likers, and commenters, or if you just catch my stuff now and again, big thanks, and I'll catch you in the next video. Take care, folks.